What's up, guys? It's Dallas Gordon here, and today I want to talk to you about some huge customer service no's. If you are doing these in your business, you are running your customers away. So this goes for hairstylists, this goes for coaches, this goes for brands, whoever you are out there. I really do hope that you run across this video. These are 3 no's. These are 3 things that are running your customers away. So listen in and we're going to chop it up. Okay, guys, welcome to this channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you don't know me yet, my name is Dallas Gordon. I'm a business coach, marketing expert, and power seller. I've been in business for about 11 years. I've been helping purpose-driven entrepreneurs for years now to build e-commerce empires, to build out their coaching businesses. And now I've newly added on that I also help entrepreneurs with the inner work they need to do to be a great success. I have some amazing, thriving businesses, so definitely check them out. The Journal Junk Box, DG Journals, and the Purpose Driven Business Collective, which is my one and only amazing coaching program to help entrepreneurs just like you. So check out the links in my description box. If you're not ready to take the next step with me, at least definitely download the freebie and get on my list so you won't miss a thing. Okay, so let's get into it, guys. These are the 3 things. These are the 3 things that I just do not want you to do in your business. You should not do it. These are pretty practical. I mean, I feel like these are pretty common sense, but sometimes they don't come as natural to businesses. But the number one thing is you don't like to be asked questions. There are so many times, guys, that I have contacted a business, especially a hairstylist. And a lot of people are turning to YouTube to do their hair now. And a lot of that is because of what the feedback they're getting from a lot of hairstylists. That's the conversation for another day. But I can't ask you a question. If someone can't ask you a question before doing a service, especially a service like that, if someone can't simply ask a simple question, it's a huge red flag. And I will tell you that I have even been a business owner at times where I got thrown off by somebody's question. I thought they were challenging me. I was just like super let my ego have a heyday. I call her Danica. I call my ego Danica. I let Danica have a heyday where my pride was all over the place. And I have cut people off as clients or whatever, because they were asking simple questions. If someone cannot ask you a question, whether it fits into your little question bucket or not, what are you doing in business? Because people are going to have questions. Sometimes if you take time to answer people's questions, you can gain some of the biggest clients ever. The biggest, most high paying, the most loyal, the most long-term clients ever, if you would be available for questions. There are businesses, even with my subscription box business, that I try to contact to ask a few questions. And if they had just taken time to properly answer them or had a good attitude about answering my questions, they could have gained a long-term relationship with the subscription box business with hundreds of subscribers. They could have made those sales, but because they didn't want to ask questions, that's a no. Okay. Number 2 is you can't take criticism. Okay. There's going to be some bad feedback about your business. I'll just say negative. Like, it's going to be some negative feedback. There are just going to be people who don't like your business, and there are going to be people who aren't happy with what you do, no matter what you do. But there are also just going to be, the reality of the matter is, it's just going to be some people who do not like your product. They try it. They had one expectation. After they tried it, they didn't like it. To give you an example, again, in my subscription box business, I had a lady who subscribed for a year. She got her first box. She was disappointed because she felt like it was too kiddie for her. She felt like the items were too fun and girly. She wanted to be an older style box, but my box is really fun and lighthearted and kind of brings out the high school girl in you. That's kind of the vibe of the company, while still being mindful of my demographic, which is a bit older. That's just the vibe of the whole company. So I kindly gave her a refund because I was just like, this is the nature of our box. I'm sorry we disappointed you. But it was feedback, and it was feedback that I did take into consideration. So a lot of times when I'm picking items now, I'm careful not to pick stuff too kiddie for the box. Not for this box, because I know the type of people like that I serve or what have you. So you have to be able to take criticism. in your business. It's not every piece of feedback that you get is a chance for you to improve if you just kind of listen to it. Some of it's just people complaining, but a lot of it is really useful information that you can keep in mind, especially if the complaints are consistent. Maybe you can take a second look at what you've got going on and see, what you can tweak or what you can change if necessary, but at least always be willing to be able to accept criticism. Number 3 is going to be the right tone in the messaging, etiquette in your emails, things like that. Your customer service team will probably work off of different scripts. Definitely as a company owner, make sure you're reading over those scripts to make sure that those scripts are friendly, to make sure that when you're replying to people's messages, you're doing so in like a friendly way, because you definitely don't want to be replying to messages and customer service is rude, or you're rude, or you're replying to social media comments in a rude way, or you're replying to DMs in a way that's rude. Remember, when you write something, it comes off a certain way anyway. It really dumbs down the communication. So even if you really mean well, but you're a short, blunt person, it's going to be 10 times worse in writing. So really read over those scripts, look at your etiquette, make sure that you're mindful of how things sound to people when you are writing them. Always reaffirm them, always thank them for being a customer, always thank them for their feedback, and thank them again at the end, and just be really kind when you're dealing with people. I want to give you one more bonus tip, which is more than 3. Do not bash your customers online, and don't send subliminal messages. Take the bigger route, be the bigger person. Okay. I see way too many business owners talking about their clients or their customers online. They may not be saying the name, but trust me, that client or customer most likely knows who they are, because they just dealt with you a while ago and now you're complaining about it online. That's a no. And it's very, very unprofessional when you blast your customers or clients online and you send subliminal messages that you aren't happy with them. That's really unprofessional, and it will leave a bad taste in people's mouths. So keep that in mind. I hope that these have helped. If you have something that you've noticed is another one we should add to the list, please definitely start making a list down in the comments so that people can come and read them, because maybe some other things that as businesses you've experienced that we should not be doing. I would love to hear you share that. Don't forget, guys, to check out the resources in the description box. I can't wait to connect with you. Thank you so much for watching.